Hello and welcome back to the Neverland Reader. We are hoping to post a lot more on this channel this year. That is one of my goals. We are filming these books will self-destruct if I don't read them in 12 months. If you don't know the concept of this video, I have 1 year to read certain books before the end of the year, or they have to make their way off of my shelf. Typically I pick a theme. Last year I didn't end up actually posting the video because it was just a whole lot of editing. I ended up doing it randomly with a random number generator, and honestly that was my bad on my part. I have finished most of the books for that video. Some of them I will probably end up finishing in January. I'm giving myself like a half a month extra to finish them because I've been so busy the last few months. Yeah, so if I don't read them by like midpoint through January, like January 15th, then they'll go, and I will update you about that around that time. Let's get to it. Every year I tend to stick to a theme. This time I spun a wheel and the wheel landed on genre, and then I go by the genres on my spreadsheet. So some of them aren't necessarily genres, they are like reading formats, or in the case of middle grade, an age range. It's just to keep it more clear and concise, because if I just put fantasy all in one, it would be a lot of books. So the wheel ended up choosing YA and middle grade fantasy. I ended up putting them together because I feel like I don't have a lot of them. So some of these I'm really nervous about. Some of these I'm excited about. Let's just jump into them. Some of them that I won't be able to get rid of if I don't finish them because they are Benson's books, but they'll just be taken off of my TBR. Not that I won't be able to read them at a later date, but they'll be taken off of my spreadsheet and they won't count towards my reading goal for the year. All right, some of those include Dragonflight by Anne McCaffrey. I actually don't really know what this is about. I know it looks super interesting. It's one of Benson's books. I don't know. I'm excited. I think it's about, obviously, it's about dragon. I'm excited. And then we have Innocent Mage by Karen Miller. This is another one that I don't know what it's about, but it's one that Benson and I have talked about a little bit, and it sounds interesting to me, so I would like to read it. Don't love that it's mass market paperback, but, well, it's a little floppier than a mass market paperback, so it's fine. And Song of the Dark Crystal, this is one that I have started, but for some reason these books always take me so long to get through. Like, they're super short and there's pictures inside. I think it's just I'm not gravitating towards them when I'm picking them up because I already pretty much know how it ends. That is my issue with prequels as a whole. I think I've talked about that before on this channel. So I do have to get to this, finish it. It's gonna get wrapped up and hopefully I'll end up finishing it soon. And another of Benson's books, The Beyonders. This is one that I've tried reading now twice. If I go to pick it up a third time, it's also on my currently reading on Goodreads, and it will stay there for a little bit. The goal for that is typically to finish all of those books by the end of the year. I'm not doing that. So this is just going to get pushed back into 2026. This, again, I've tried reading this multiple times, and I think I have tried reading it on audio a few times, and maybe that is what is stopping me from finishing it. It's also a really long middle grade book. Loki's Wolves is another middle grade that Benson owned before I moved in. I think it is kind of like reminiscent of Rick Riordan, and like all of those books. It seems really interesting. Like, I've been going back and forth as to whether or not I would read this, but with this theme, we might as well give it a try. The Reckoning of Roku, which takes place in the Avatar world. This is Roku's story. And The Shadow of Kyoshi. Okay, this one I'm really excited for. This one I'm also excited for, but this one finishes a series, so I'll definitely need to pick this one up soon. Now, the rest of the books are ones that I purchased or acquired in some way. So these ones, if I don't read them, will be able to go off the shelves. Wondersmith. This is one that has been on my currently reading for a while. I loved Nevermore. I just have not, like, I've tried picking this one back up, but again, always get distracted by something new, something different. And the 4th book in this series finally came out, so I need to catch up ASAP. The Dark Hills Divide. This is one that I got from our little free library that is down the street from us. I found this one and the sequel. Obviously, I'm only going to wrap one of them. I'm interested in this series, but I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. Long Live the Pumpkin Queen by Shay Earnshaw. This is the sequel to The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. My sister and I wanted to read it together. She ended up finishing it. I just did not. I don't know. It's something that, like, it's another case of the whole prequel thing. It's like you're taking a sequel and trying to make it like your own story, and it's hard to do in a way that doesn't completely ruin the original story. So I'm interested, but I'm nervous. Oh, and Connor actually gave me this one. I've always said, like, Connor wrote a little note in it. I've always said that if somebody gets me a book and they're not sure if I already own it, just write me like a little note on the inside, and I will much more likely keep your copy than mine. So I'm definitely gonna have to read this one, because I'm going to be really sad if I have to give that one away. The Oracle Betrayed is another one that I got from the little free library. I have no idea what this is about, but it looks super interesting. I think it has something to do with a curse. It looks like something that I would really, really enjoy. Another start to a series, An Ember in the Ashes. This is another very, very, very popular one. Another one that I found in our little free library, along with the sequel. I'm not going to wrap the sequel, because if I pull the sequel before the first book, obviously I can't read it. So we're starting with this one. I'm excited and I'm nervous. So many people love this book. I have not read anything by Sabatier yet. We'll see how we feel. Amari and the Great Game. We all know I have trouble finishing series, especially series that I really enjoy. I loved the first book in this. I cannot wait to read the next book. The Forever Sea is one that has been on my shelves forever, and I need to, well, haha, excuse the pun, forever, and I need to finally get to it. I do. I love the idea of this so much. I can't wait to read it. I need to read it. The only thing is it's super intimidating. Same thing with Where Dreams Descend. This is one that I've had on my shelves forever. Once again, it is super intimidating. I think not only the size, it is definitely over, yeah, it's 465 pages. And I think it's also because it takes place in like a circus carnival-esque setting is another reason why I have not picked it up, because of my love for the night circus. Nothing has quite lived up yet. Don't Let the Forest In is a 5-star prediction. It is one that I've heard so many people talk about, so many people love, and I cannot wait to read it. Master of Jinn is something that I found at a used bookstore. It does have some tabs in it, like somebody did annotate this, which I personally don't mind. I know some people like will not touch an annotated copy, but I don't mind that at all. I am still really excited for this. This is one that was on my Goodreads TBR for a while, and so I decided to pick it up, but haven't really thought about it since. And lastly, The Daughter of the Moon Goddess is another really intimidating one. It's one that I've heard mixed things about. I do need to read this one soon, because my friend Mogo said she read this and she has some thoughts about it, and they weren't necessarily positive. I do know there's like a weird love triangle in this one. I hate love triangles, which is another reason that I have not picked this up yet. It's taking up space on my shelf, and if I don't want to read it, that space can be used for something else. And that's it. Okay, those are all of the books that I need to read in 2026. I am nervous. I am excited. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any thoughts or feelings on any of these books, what you hope I start with first, because these are getting wrapped up. This is the last time we will see these covers until we pull them, because every single year I wrap them up, because otherwise I don't think I'm going to, like, I know my brain, I'm not necessarily going to think about them again. But if I wrap them, it gives it like a new air of excitement. Let me know what some books you're hoping to read by the end of 2026 are. Make sure to hit that like button if you liked it, and subscribe if you want to see more from me, as well as Benson, who's a frequent member on this channel. I will leave all of their links down in the description box below, as well as links to my social media if you want to get any more information from me. But until then, goodbye.